buildings. So,
your bank account is lying to you, and that's why you're stuck in financial scarcity. What you're about to learn will change the way you see money forever. Discover Neville Goddard's secret technique that can shatter this illusion and transform your financial reality. Are you ready to unlock a new level of abundance? This video holds the key, but it might not be available for long. Watch now before it vanishes from the internet. Imagine waking up tomorrow and finding $10 million sitting in your bank account. How would you feel? Overjoyed, relieved, or perhaps, unexpectedly, a little uneasy? Believe it or not, many people would feel a sense of discomfort or even fear in the face of sudden wealth. This reaction reveals a deeper truth about wealth that most people overlook. The biggest barrier to manifesting financial abundance isn't out in the world, it's within us. Here's where things get interesting. The real reason most people struggle with money has nothing to do with their job, circumstances, or even the economy. The true obstacle lies in the mind. Research shows that a staggering 95% of people subconsciously reject wealth, even when it's offered to them. This hidden resistance stems from the beliefs we've absorbed throughout our lives. From a young age, we're fed ideas about money that shape our entire relationship with it. For example, hearing phrases like, "money is the root of all evil," can form mental blocks that unknowingly repel wealth. Neuroscience reveals that our brains are wired to maintain what feels normal to us. If you've spent years living paycheck to paycheck, your brain views that as your baseline and works to keep you there, even if consciously you want more. This explains why simply wishing for money or repeating positive affirmations often doesn't bring lasting results. But here's the good news. This awareness is the first step in changing everything. You are absolutely not stuck. In fact, Neville Goddard's groundbreaking teachings give us a way out. Goddard understood a powerful truth about life. Our assumptions create our reality. Every part of your life, including your finances, reflects the assumptions you hold about yourself and what you believe you deserve. This brings us to the life-changing practice of assumption reframing. Instead of battling against external forces, you can shift your financial reality by changing your core assumptions about wealth. Imagine being able to instantly reset your internal wealth thermostat, allowing abundance to flow naturally into your life. Picture yourself moving through each day with the unshakable belief that you are wealthy, deserving, and that money comes to you with ease. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's about fundamentally rewiring the way you experience reality. Before we dive into the exact method of doing this, there's something crucial you need to understand. To truly free yourself from financial limitations, you must first grasp the true nature of money itself. And what you're about to discover will challenge everything you thought you knew about wealth. Let's start with a surprising truth. Money isn't what you think it is. It's not just the paper bills in your wallet or the numbers in your bank account. In reality, money is simply a shared belief, an idea we've all agreed to follow. Those dollar bills? They're just paper with some ink on them. The numbers in your bank account? Just digits on a screen. What gives money its power is the meaning we attach to it, the belief that it holds value. Quantum physics has shown us that reality is much more fluid than we ever imagined. Just like particles can exist in multiple states at once, wealth and abundance also exist as potential realities. The version of reality you experience depends on your thoughts and beliefs, which shape what you allow into your life. So why do so many people feel like money is always just out of reach? The answer is simple. It's because of our deeply ingrained beliefs. Most of us were taught that money is scarce, hard to earn, or that only a few people can truly be wealthy. These beliefs create a mental barrier, blocking us from the flow of abundance that's already available to us. This is where Neville Goddard's teachings come in. He understood that your beliefs, your assumptions about life, are what shape your reality. If you assume that money is scarce, you'll experience scarcity. But if you assume that wealth is abundant and flows easily to you, that's exactly what you'll begin to see in your life. Imagine viewing money not as something to chase or hoard, but as a tool. Something you can use freely and joyfully, knowing there will always be more. Picture yourself living with the deep, unshakable belief that abundance is your birthright and that you're already aligned with it. This isn't just about positive thinking. It's about fundamentally changing the way you see the world and your place in it. Of course, shifting your beliefs about money doesn't happen overnight. We've been conditioned for years to see wealth as something difficult to attain. Society tells us that money is limited and that we have to work endlessly to get a piece of the pie. Breaking free from this mindset requires a total shift in how we view money and abundance. But once you make this shift, your entire financial reality changes. You start to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You begin to attract wealth effortlessly because you're no longer resisting it. This isn't magic. It's the natural result of aligning yourself with the true nature of money and abundance. And the best part? This change is available to you right now. All you need is the willingness to see money differently, and the understanding that the real power to create wealth lies within you. Imagine being able to supercharge your alignment with wealth and create instant, lasting shifts in how you see and experience money. What if your brain was already wired for abundance, and all you had to do was flip the right switch? There's a powerful technique that's doing exactly that, and it's transforming lives faster than anyone ever imagined. This is where the magic of neuroplasticity comes in. Neuroplasticity is the brain's incredible ability to reorganize and form new connections based on your thoughts, beliefs, and experiences. Every time you think about money, whether it's with fear, frustration, or hope, you are reinforcing specific patterns in your brain. If those patterns are linked to scarcity or struggle, you're strengthening a mindset of lack. But here's the exciting part. You can consciously rewire your brain to focus on abundance instead of limitation. Think about your current financial situation. It may feel like you're stuck, like nothing is changing. But what if I told you that this feeling is simply the result of a habitual way of thinking? Just like you can train your body to perform certain actions automatically, you can train your mind to recognize and attract wealth effortlessly. This isn't just some wishful thinking. This concept is backed by science. Here's how the most successful people manifest wealth. They don't just visualize abundance passively. They fully immerse themselves in it. They practice something called sensory-rich visualization, not just seeing wealth in their mind's eye, but actually feeling it, smelling it, even hearing the sounds that wealth would bring. This creates a more vivid and powerful experience for your brain, making it easier to believe and accept abundance as your new reality. Another incredibly effective method is using future memories. Instead of simply imagining yourself having money, you act as though it has already happened. Visualize detailed experiences of receiving unexpected financial windfalls, making big purchases without stress, or enjoying a life of complete financial freedom. Here's the key. Your subconscious mind can't tell the difference between a vividly imagined event and something that actually happened. So these future memories start influencing your actions and reality. But let's take it a step further. There's a technique that is truly making waves in the world of manifestation. It's called wealth identity projection. This practice goes beyond visualizing or repeating affirmations. It's about fully becoming the wealthy version of yourself, down to every detail. Here's how it works. You create a complete vision of your future wealthy self. Think about it. How would you walk if you were financially free? How would you dress? How would you make decisions or spend your time? Then for a set time each day, you step into that identity. You're not just pretending, you're embodying this wealthy persona. By immersing yourself in this new identity, you start rewiring your brain on a deep subconscious level, aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with those of a truly wealthy person. The results can be remarkable. People using this technique often experience unexpected financial opportunities, breakthroughs, and a newfound ease in attracting money. It's as if the universe begins to respond to this new, aligned version of yourself. The key takeaway? You have the power to shape your financial reality through your mind, and the shift can happen faster than you think when you fully immerse yourself in these practices. By tapping into your brain's natural ability to rewire itself, you can move from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance, opening the door to new financial possibilities. While projecting a wealthy identity can indeed unlock opportunities, there's a hidden trap that even the most seasoned manifestors can fall into. What if your intense desire for more money is actually holding you back? Get ready to rethink everything you thought you knew about attracting wealth. Here's the paradox at the heart of manifestation. Wanting something too much can actually push it away. It sounds counterintuitive, but when we're hyper-focused on our lack, on the money we don't have, we're inadvertently reinforcing that very state of not having. It's like trying to hold on to water. The tighter you grip, the more it slips through your fingers. Think about it. When you're constantly thinking, "I need more money," what feelings come up? Often it's frustration, anxiety, or even fear. These emotions, though understandable, are signals of lack. And because energy attracts like energy, focusing on lack only attracts more lack. In other words, when you're consumed by thoughts of what you don't have, you're broadcasting that vibration out into the universe. And the universe responds by giving you more of the same. But this doesn't mean you can't desire wealth or set financial goals. The trick is in how you hold that desire. Instead of obsessing over what you don't have, it's about learning to shift your energy to one of abundance, even before the money arrives. Imagine two people both wanting to manifest financial abundance. The first person spends their days stressed about bills, constantly visualizing a full bank account out of desperation and wondering when it will finally happen. The second person, though also working toward financial freedom, focuses on gratitude for what they already have, cultivates a sense of ease and trust, and enjoys the process of moving toward their goals. They aren't fixated on the how or when, they just feel abundant now. Who's more likely to attract wealth? It's the second person, because they're aligned with the energy of abundance, not lack. This is the core of what manifesting is really about. Becoming a vibrational match for what you want, not chasing it from a place of fear or scarcity. So how can you make this shift? The key is something called detached alignment. This means holding your desires loosely, feeling the excitement, joy, and freedom that wealth will bring, but without clinging to a specific outcome or timeline. You align with the energy of wealth, but you release the need to force it into your reality. Here's how this might look in practice. Focus on gratitude for the money and resources you already have, no matter how small. Gratitude shifts your energy instantly and aligns you with abundance. Visualize yourself handling financial decisions with ease, rather than obsessing over when or how a specific amount of money will come to you. Cultivate trust that the universe is always working on your behalf, even if the results aren't visible yet. This faith allows you to remain open to opportunities without stress or anxiety clouding your vision. The real secret to attracting wealth isn't about wanting it more. It's about feeling as if you already have it. When you let go of the desperate need and embrace the feeling of abundance, you naturally draw more of it into your life. This is the essence of what it means to align with your desires, and it's one of the most powerful shifts you can make on your journey to financial freedom. You've probably learned to trust that the universe has your back, but what if it's actually trying to make you rich right now and you just don't see it? Imagine this. Every day, you're surrounded by subtle signs pointing you toward wealth and abundance. The catch? Most people are completely blind to them. Are you ready to open your eyes and start seeing the clues the universe is leaving for you? This is where synchronicity comes in. It's more than just random coincidences. It's the universe's way of communicating with you, nudging you in the direction of your dreams. The problem is, most people miss these messages because they aren't tuned into the right frequency. Think about this. Have you ever thought about ways to make more money? And then, seemingly out of nowhere, you come across an ad for a business opportunity or a chance meeting with someone who can help. Or maybe you've been considering a career change, and suddenly, you overhear a conversation about the very industry you want to move into. These aren't just coincidences. They're cosmic breadcrumbs leading you toward the abundance you seek. But here's the trick. The universe doesn't always send you obvious signs. Sometimes it's a subtle nudge, like seeing repeating numbers or hearing a song lyric that perfectly aligns with your financial goals. The real key is learning to recognize these signals and act on them when they appear. Those who successfully manifest wealth understand this secret language. They stay on the lookout for signs and synchronicities, knowing that every random encounter or unexpected opportunity could be the universe opening a door to financial freedom. But they don't just passively wait for these signs, they engage with them, using them as confirmation and direction. So how can you start decoding these messages from the universe? It begins with awareness. Pay closer attention to your surroundings. Notice recurring themes, patterns, or coincidences that seem a little too perfect to ignore. When you feel inspired or a sudden urge to take action, don't brush it off. That could be the universe giving you a gentle push toward your next breakthrough. Here's where many people get stuck. They notice these signs, get excited, but then let doubt or fear hold them back. Remember, the universe won't just hand you wealth on a silver platter. It offers clues, but you have to take the next step. This is where a method called the abundance antenna technique can help. It's a powerful way to tune into the wealth frequency that the universe operates on. Start by setting a clear intention to receive guidance about abundance as you go. Through your day, stay open and alert to anything that feels meaningful, whether it's a conversation, a book title, or even just a gut feeling. The key is to trust your intuition. When something resonates with you, no matter how small, make a note of it. Keep a journal of these signs and synchronicities. Over time, you'll start to notice patterns and themes emerging, which will help you develop your own personal language with the universe. This makes it easier to recognize and act on opportunities that are meant for you. But remember, this isn't about obsessively looking for signs. It's about keeping an open, receptive mindset where you're aligned with the flow of abundance. The more you practice this, the more natural it will feel. Before long, you'll find yourself effortlessly attracting the wealth and opportunities that were always there, just waiting for you to notice them. As you become skilled at recognizing signs of abundance, a deeper question arises. What if you could become the source of those signs? Neville Goddard's most transformative teaching isn't just about attracting wealth, it's about becoming wealth itself. Are you ready to completely rewire how you see yourself and step into the identity of your future, wealthy self? This is where Goddard's powerful concept of living in the end comes into play. It's not about merely hoping for a better future. It's about fully embodying the reality of already having achieved what you desire. Imagine waking up tomorrow as the wealthy version of yourself. How would you move through your day? What choices would you make? How would your mindset shift? This isn't pretending or just acting as if. It's a deep psychological and energetic transformation that has the potential to literally change your life. When you assume the state of being wealthy, your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors naturally align with that reality. You begin to reshape your brain's wiring, creating new pathways, and your energy begins to vibrate at a higher frequency, aligned with abundance. Goddard famously said, "Assumptions harden into facts." This means that when you consistently assume the state of wealth, your subconscious mind starts to accept it as truth. Once this happens, your subconscious works in the background to turn that inner belief into outer reality. It starts to influence your thoughts, actions, and even the opportunities that come your way, helping your external world match the wealth you've already embodied on the inside. But let's be clear, this isn't about surface-level changes like buying nice clothes or adopting wealthy behaviors. The real power lies in a complete identity shift. You need to become so deeply immersed in your wealthy self that it feels more real than your current financial circumstances. This might seem difficult, especially if you're facing financial challenges right now. How can you feel wealthy when your bank account says otherwise? This is where Goddard's teachings shine. He understood that your imagination is far more powerful than your current circumstances. By vividly imagining and feeling your desired state, you can bypass your physical reality and impress a new story onto your subconscious mind. The psychological effects of this practice are profound. As you regularly embody your wealthy self, you'll notice changes in your confidence, decision-making, and even how you view opportunities. You might begin to notice possibilities you hadn't seen before, or feel more deserving of financial success. Energetically, this creates a powerful shift. Like attracts like, and when you vibrate at the frequency of wealth, you naturally draw wealth, opportunities, and success toward you. It's as if the universe starts aligning to support this new version of yourself. So how do you start applying this in your daily life? Goddard's I Remember When technique is a simple but highly effective way to accelerate this transformation. Here's how it works. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in the future, reflecting back on your present moment. Begin with the phrase, I remember when, and describe your current financial situation as though it's already a thing of the past. For instance, I remember when I used to worry about money. Now, I live with complete financial freedom. As you do this, engage all your senses. Feel the emotions of relief, confidence, and joy. Visualize the details of your wealthy lifestyle. Hear the conversations you'd have as a financially successful person. The more vivid and emotionally charged this practice is, the more powerfully it will impress on your subconscious mind. Practice this technique daily, especially before bed, when your subconscious is most open to suggestion. Over time, you'll notice a shift in how you feel about wealth. You'll naturally start to embody the ease, confidence, and abundance of your wealthy self, and, as a result, attract more of it into your life. Many people try manifesting wealth using powerful techniques like visualization and affirmations, yet still find themselves stuck in the same financial patterns. Why? The answer lies deep within your subconscious, where limiting beliefs about money quietly shape your financial reality. What if I told you there's a way to rapidly break through these mental blocks and unlock true abundance? These hidden barriers to wealth are far more common than you might think. In fact, studies suggest that most people, up to 95%, subconsciously resist wealth, even when it's within reach. It's like there's an invisible force pushing money away from you, no matter how hard you try to attract it. Here's the surprising part. Even the most well-intentioned affirmations or visualizations can backfire if these deep-seated beliefs aren't addressed. Imagine trying to fill a bucket with water, but the bucket is full of holes. That's what it's like when you attempt to manifest wealth, without clearing out the negative beliefs lurking beneath the surface. So, what are these sneaky beliefs that keep you stuck? Common ones include thinking money is hard to come by, or believing that only lucky or privileged people get rich. These beliefs create a scarcity mindset, which can sabotage your efforts to build wealth. Maybe you even believe you're bad with money, which leads to self-sabotaging habits like avoiding financial planning or making impulsive purchases. These limiting beliefs don't appear out of nowhere. They're often rooted in experiences from childhood or in messages you've absorbed from society. Perhaps you grew up hearing things like, money doesn't grow on trees, or we can't afford that. Over time, these phrases become deeply embedded in your subconscious, shaping how you approach and think about money. But here's the good news. You don't have to stay stuck in this old mindset. In fact, you can rewire your mind for abundance. Techniques rooted in psychology, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, have been highly effective in identifying and transforming core beliefs about money. By becoming aware of these negative patterns and replacing them with empowering thoughts, you can start to reshape your relationship with wealth. Now imagine if you could dissolve these limiting beliefs in just days or weeks, rather than years. Picture yourself moving through life with a rock-solid belief that you can create, attract, and sustain wealth. This isn't just about repeating positive affirmations. It's about creating a deep, lasting change in how you think and feel about money. Are you ready to uncover and transform these hidden blocks to wealth? Enter the belief excavation and replacement process. This is a powerful technique that helps you dive deep into your subconscious. Identify the beliefs holding you back and replace them with ones that support your financial success. Here's how it works. Start by looking at your current financial situation and identifying any patterns that seem to repeat. Ask yourself, what belief must I hold for this to be true? This simple question can reveal long-held beliefs about money that may be operating in the background without you even realizing it. Once you've identified a limiting belief, trace it back to its origin. When did you first start thinking this way about money? What experiences or messages shaped that belief? Understanding where these thoughts come from is the first step to breaking free from them. Next, transform that belief into something empowering. For every limiting belief, create a new one that supports your goals. For instance, If you've always believed money is hard to earn, you could replace it with, money flows easily to me when I'm aligned with my purpose. The key is to choose beliefs that feel authentic and possible for you. By consistently practicing this process, you'll start to see a shift, not just in how you think, but in how you feel about wealth. And that emotional shift is the most powerful part. It's what aligns you energetically with abundance and allows you to naturally attract the wealth you've always deserved. Transforming your beliefs is essential, but there's another key to manifestation that's often overlooked: your feelings. What if I told you that your emotions hold more power than your thoughts when it comes to attracting wealth? This often missed element could be the reason why many struggle to manifest abundance, even if they've worked on their mindset. Welcome to the world of emotional manifestation. While you've likely heard that visualization is important for attracting wealth, here's the real game changer. Your emotions are the true driving force behind manifestation. It's not just about picturing yourself with money. It's about feeling wealthy at your core. Think about it. When you imagine yourself having financial freedom or a hefty bank account, what emotions come up? Is it excitement? Relief? Or perhaps feelings of doubt or disbelief? Your emotional response is a direct signal to the universe, communicating what you truly believe is possible. And here's the incredible part. Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between emotions you vividly imagine and those you experience in real life. This is where the magic truly happens. When you can genuinely feel the emotions of wealth and abundance, you're aligning yourself with the energy of those experiences. It's like tuning into a radio frequency for wealth. Suddenly, doors open, opportunities flow in, and resources show up in ways you never expected. So, why are emotions more powerful than thoughts alone? It comes down to energy. Emotions are energy in motion, and they have a measurable impact on your brain and body. When you feel excitement, joy, or gratitude about your financial future, your body releases chemicals that actually reshape your brain's wiring. You become more attuned to opportunities, more confident in your decisions, and more aligned with actions that lead to wealth. Those who successfully manifest understand this well. They don't just visualize their financial goals. They immerse themselves in the emotional experience of already having reached them. They cultivate feelings of gratitude for their abundance, excitement about their financial freedom, and confidence in their ability to handle wealth. These feelings become their everyday emotional state, and that energy attracts more experiences that match it. Now you might wonder, how can I feel wealthy when my bank account says otherwise? This is where the real transformation begins. It's about shifting your focus from the physical reality to the feeling of abundance. What does wealth mean to you on a deeper level? Is it a sense of freedom, security, or being able to give to others? When you tap into these core emotions, you can generate feelings of abundance, regardless of what your current financial situation looks like. Here's a powerful tool to help you immerse yourself emotionally in wealth: the future memory exercise. Close your eyes and vividly imagine a moment from your future wealthy self's life. Maybe it's waking up in your dream home, making a significant donation, or celebrating financial milestones. But don't just visualize it. Feel it. Let the emotions of joy, gratitude, and fulfillment wash over you. Practice this exercise daily, and you'll start to notice an incredible shift. Your emotional default will change. You'll naturally feel more abundant, more confident about money. And as your emotional vibration rises, so will the experiences and opportunities that match it. By focusing not just on what you want, but on how it feels to already have it, you're engaging the most powerful force in manifestation: your emotions. This shift, more than any thought or visualization alone, is what can truly unlock the door to lasting wealth and abundance in your life. You've mastered the emotional aspect of wealth attraction, but now it's time to unlock a new level of manifestation power. What if the universe is already hard at work, moving pieces into place to bring you the abundance you seek, and your attempts to control the process are actually slowing things down? Let's dive into a deeper concept called the Divine Partnership Protocol, which allows you to co-create effortlessly with the universe. Here's the key idea. Imagine you have an incredibly wise, resourceful, and unseen partner working behind the scenes. This partner, the universe, is constantly aligning circumstances, synchronizing events, and opening doors to lead you toward your financial goals. The best part? You don't have to micromanage the process. But many of us unknowingly sabotage this divine partnership. We become so focused on controlling every detail, every step of the manifestation process, that we actually create resistance. It's like watching a master chef prepare a gourmet meal and constantly trying to tweak the recipe. You're not helping, you're hindering the masterpiece from unfolding. This is where the magic of surrender comes in. Don't mistake surrender for giving up. It's about releasing your need to control how your desires will manifest. Instead, you trust the universe's infinite intelligence to do its part. When you let go of the how, you make room for possibilities you couldn't have imagined. Think about it. The universe has a broader perspective than you do. It can see the full picture, opportunities, connections, and possibilities that might be invisible from your current viewpoint. By trusting this higher intelligence, you allow the universe to orchestrate the perfect set of circumstances for you. However, surrender doesn't mean doing nothing. It's about balancing trust with inspired action. This means paying attention to intuitive nudges and following them when they arise. When you feel an internal pull or a burst of inspiration, that's the universe guiding you toward your next step. These actions don't feel forced. They come naturally, as though you're being gently led by an invisible hand. Spiritual teachers like Neville Goddard emphasized the importance of this delicate balance between surrender and action. He taught that once you've aligned your thoughts and feelings with your desire, you must release it to the universe and trust in its perfect timing. In Goddard's words, assumptions harden into facts, but only when we stop clinging to how and when those facts will materialize. This brings us to an essential part of manifestation: the bridge of incidents. Imagine your financial abundance as a destination, and the bridge to that. Destination is made up of a series of events, encounters, and opportunities that seem random but are perfectly orchestrated by the universe. These are the stepping stones that lead you to your goal, and they often come in unexpected ways. Your job is to stay open and aware as you cross this bridge. That casual conversation with someone in a coffee shop? It could lead to a business connection. That article or book that catches your eye? It might hold the insight you've been seeking. The universe speaks through signs, synchronicities, and subtle messages, guiding you every step of the way. So, how do you strengthen this divine partnership and co-create wealth with ease? Enter the Divine Partnership Protocol. This practice helps you attune to the universe's guidance and ensures you're in flow rather than resistance as you manifest your desires. Set a clear intention. Begin by clearly defining your financial goals. Be specific, but once you set the intention, release it with complete trust. Know that the universe has already heard your request. Practice mindful awareness. Throughout your day, remain present and open. Notice any signs, messages, or opportunities that resonate with your intention. Pay attention to your intuition. When something feels right, it likely is a signal from the universe. Follow inspired action. When you feel a spark of inspiration or get a gut feeling, act on it without hesitation. These are the moments when the universe is showing you the next step on your path. Trust the process. Even if things don't unfold exactly as you expected, know that every event is leading you toward your goal. Sometimes what seems like a setback is actually a redirection towards something even better. Remember, the bridge of incidents can take unexpected turns. What looks like a detour might be setting you up for an even greater opportunity. Trust the flow, stay open to the universe's guidance, and know that your wealth is already on its way. The more you work in harmony with the universe, the easier it becomes to manifest abundance. The bridge of incidents may lead you to your desired outcome, but what if your own mind is throwing up roadblocks along the way? There's a fascinating reason why some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly while others struggle. And it all comes down to a powerful part of your brain called the reticular activating system. Are you ready to reprogram your mind to spot opportunities for wealth at every turn? The RAS is like the gatekeeper of your brain. It filters out the vast amount of information we're bombarded with daily, allowing only what's most relevant to reach your conscious mind. Have you ever decided to buy a certain car and suddenly notice that model everywhere. That's your RAS in action. Now, here's the game-changing insight. What if your RAS is currently programmed to filter out wealth opportunities instead of highlighting them? Think about it. How many times have you walked past a potential gold mine without even knowing it? Perhaps a casual conversation at a cafe could have sparked a lucrative business idea, but you missed it because your brain wasn't tuned to see it. Or maybe you overlooked a flyer that advertised a profitable opportunity. The RAS, in trying to manage overwhelming amounts of daily information, can accidentally block the wealth clues right in front of you. But here's the good news. Your RAS can be reprogrammed, and once it is, you'll start spotting wealth potential everywhere. Imagine having a heightened awareness that makes you feel as though you've developed a sixth sense for abundance. This is not only possible, it's a skill that you can start honing today. How do you flip this switch in your brain? It all starts with intention. Begin by consciously deciding to notice wealth-related opportunities in your daily life. This simple act sends a powerful signal to your RAS, essentially telling it, focus on abundance. Your brain will begin to prioritize wealth-based information because it knows that's important to you now. Next, cultivate gratitude for the abundance you already have, no matter how small. This primes your brain to focus on what's going well, rather than what's lacking. And because what you focus on expands, the more gratitude you feel for the resources and opportunities in your life, the more your RAS will help you find even more. It's like teaching your brain to see through an abundance lens rather than one of scarcity. One of the most effective ways to reinforce this is through visualization. Spend a few minutes each day vividly imagining yourself spotting and seizing wealth opportunities. Picture yourself confidently making decisions that lead to financial growth, recognizing lucrative investments, or even stumbling upon new business ideas. When you make these mental images as real and detailed as possible, your RAS works to bring them into your reality. Now, here's where it gets exciting. I want to introduce you to a simple but transformative exercise called the 24-Hour Abundance Challenge, which can help you make an instant shift in how you perceive wealth. Here's how it works. For the next 24 hours, commit to seeing everything in your life through the lens of abundance. Every person you meet is a potential connection to wealth. Every item you own is an asset. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth and financial gain. Write down every instance of abundance you notice, no matter how small or subtle. Whether it's a free cup of coffee, a compliment from a stranger, or an unexpected financial insight, record it all. This exercise serves two important purposes. First, it forces your RAS to start actively searching for wealth-related opportunities. As you begin to notice these, new neural pathways will form, strengthening your brain's ability to focus on abundance. Second, it trains you to shift your perspective, allowing you to consciously recognize the wealth that surrounds you in everyday life. By the end of the 24 hours, you'll likely be amazed at how many opportunities and moments of abundance you've been overlooking. This exercise not only rewires your brain for wealth, it lays the foundation for a lifetime of financial opportunities and success. You've just uncovered the hidden secrets to unleashing unlimited wealth in your life. Remember, the power to manifest abundance lies within you. It's time to put these life-changing principles into action. Are you ready to transform your financial reality? I challenge you to commit to the Millionaire's Manifestation Method for the next 30 days. Immerse yourself in the emotions of wealth, decode the universe's secret language, and become the living embodiment of abundance. Your wealth is waiting, hidden in plain sight. Will you claim it? The choice is yours. Take inspired action now, and watch as the universe conspires to make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. Remember, do not compromise. Decide exactly what you want, and assume you have it. Your millionaire mindset awaits. Embrace it, and prepare for a life of effortless abundance.